Yeah, it was, you know, we kind of maintained pace. We definitely had the speed. You know, the car was just sort of trying to maintain the tires for restarts or, you know, if we had to go longer on fuel. So, you know, we kind of had it in the bag, and it's been a long time since I've had, you know, sort of some in reserve, and it was a nice way to obviously get through the race. I think our in and out laps and obviously pit stops were pretty big because each exchange would open up, you know, a lump of 3 or 4 seconds. So the car definitely had speed. You know, the Target guys on pit lane were phenomenal, and you know, it was one of those days. It went pretty smooth. I was hoping for no cautions just because, you know, your odds go down a little bit when you start getting into packs like that. But overall, you know, so happy for it. Yeah, you know, I think obviously with some of the races coming up, you know, Mid-Ohio being the next one, you know, I think that it's always a strong place for us. But, you know, Penske are always very strong as well, and you can't count them out. So, you know, we'll obviously do the best that we can to maintain and you know, actually improve on Alio. You know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But, you know, I like the remaining stretch that we have to go, and hopefully it works our way.
Well, listen, I think these guys have been working so hard since day one, but sometimes the results don't show no matter how hard you work. But with this guy in the seat, things are possible for this team. We've got so many great people, and it's really nice to start seeing the results.
Do you, Seb, all different? I mean, you had such a great chemistry with Craig Hampson back in the Champ Car days and stuff. And it seems like it always takes a while to develop some, but it just seems like instantly you guys have some rapport.
No, I don't think, you know, when you have the experience, you know what you're looking for and you know what you want from the car. It's with an experienced race engineer, it clicks pretty quick. It had clicked very quick with Neil when he joined Dell Coyne when I was racing there, and you know, a lot of credit to him still because you know, a lot of what we built, you know, throughout last year and you know what we tried and didn't work still gave us directions towards, you know, where we needed to go. At least sometimes knowing what doesn't work is just as important as, you know, finding the solution. So, you know, Tom came in and with a fresh mindset, new ideas, and this weekend it just so turned out to be perfect. And you know, we didn't have exactly the fastest car, but it was pretty damn close. And I'm just really super happy for the sponsors, Truecar, McAfee, Variety, and for the whole team. You know, because everybody worked a whole lot of hours. And again, last night until 1 a.m., changed the fuel cell. Nobody bitched at anything. They just kept their head down and just made it happen. And it's for everybody here, you know.
But this is we expected this. We expect to see you guys here all the time. I mean, really and truly, weren't that your expectations when the season started?
Well, anytime you work with Sebastien Bourdais, you certainly have the ability to be up front. It was a tough first half of the season. We're just looking forward now. We've ripped off the rearview mirror at this point.
But I just think now you're coming into, I mean, Mid-Ohio, another street race in Houston, Baltimore, another street race. I mean, that's kind of in your wheelhouse. You've always been tough on street courses.
Yeah, and you know, I think we understood a couple of things about the new tire, and hopefully we can just, you know, keep getting better at it, because obviously that's the curve we've been thrown in at, you know, and we just couldn't find a solution balance-wise. Finally, we made the car stick, and we got closer to the front. So now hopefully we can just go all the way and fight for wins.
The other thing that's good is when you think about your budget compared to who you're in here with, that's fairly impressive too.
It's exciting. I mean, you know, credit to all of our sponsors. You know, brands like McAfee and Truecar have come to us and have supported us through some really tough days, and it's so great to be here for all of our guys and also all our partners.
It's actually better than after the first race. I taped them, and you know, it's really hot and humid, and I just sweated a lot in the gloves, and then the gloves started to just slide on my hand, and it just ripped the skin off. And I taped this morning, and it stayed together, and it didn't really get any worse. So I was a lot more in control of the car this afternoon than I was at the end of the race yesterday, for sure.
I told him he needed to do a few push-ups. Make sure he stays on it.
I'm getting old, you know.
This guy's always riding a bike. He's in good shape. Thanks, fellas.